Hello and welcome back to another video on Apeirophobia. In today's video I'm going to be discussing the little details or Easter eggs you may have missed in the new update. I will be going in order from level 13 to level 16, so without further ado, let's begin. Starting us off, we have level 13, the fun rooms. Throughout this level there are several party pooper sketches and drawings on the walls. This is a clear reference to the relationship between party poopers and partygoers, the main entity of this level. Some other Easter eggs that tie in with these drawings are the plushes you need to find to escape the level, and a certain room you can enter that seemingly has no purpose. This room is a reference to the boredom room. I have talked about this room before in a previous video, but basically it's a classroom in level 52 where the words, "The war is now over," are written on the chalkboard, a reference to the fun war. So you can see the connection there. On to our next Easter egg, we have a drawing of a pig wearing a crown, which can be found near the slides in part 1 of the fun rooms. This is a tribute to the late Technoblade, who unfortunately passed away this year. It's really sweet they decided to add this into the game, as Technoblade was a favorite of many, including myself. Hashtag Technoblade never dies. Moving on to our last detail you might have missed in this level, we have the backstage area of the fun rooms. If this was your first time playing the level, then chances are you would have been totally confused as to why this area is covered in this dark material. But looking back, it seemed to be foreshadowing the last level of the update, level 16, which consisted of an entirely blacked out level 0 with the same sort of material plastered on the walls. With that being said, let's move on to our next level, level 14. Our first Easter egg we're going to be talking about is located in the very beginning of the level. Upon walking down the hallway to reach the objective note on the wall, if you turn around, you will see an accurate depiction of a popular image on the internet of this level. Up on screen is a side-by-side comparison. I really like this Easter egg a lot because it's neat to see this image recreated in game. The next Easter egg on the list is located on the most upper right part of the map. This Easter egg contains a little hallway with a piece of paper and a chair with a camera sitting on top. The paper itself is a reference to one of the developers of the game, Clam. As for the camera, I'm not entirely sure what it could mean. Could also relate to Clam for whatever reason, or it could mean something else. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Lastly, we have our last Easter egg of this level. This one is a pretty weird one. It's simply a slice of pizza next to a bucket. I have a few ideas of what this could mean. 1. It could just be a silly little detail they added to the level. Or 2. Since pizza is typically served at birthday parties, it could be referencing to the fun rooms, the level we had just escaped from. This is the first time we've ever actually seen food in the game, so it is pretty strange. But nonetheless, moving on to our next and last level, level 16. Before I start, I just want to clarify that I decided to skip level 15 since there are no real hidden things in the map that we know of right now. Anyways, level 16 is the final level of the update. I have to admit, finding Easter eggs in this level was pretty difficult since it's super dark and the flashlight hardly does anything to help. But regardless, here is what I found. We see another wall filled with the words, "No escape," as we do in level 14. This isn't much of an Easter egg as it is a consistent detail, I just thought I should mention it. Next, upon looking around you can find a signature on the bottom of a wall from the maker of this level, who is none other than Maximum. I have also heard this same signature can be seen in level 14, which is another level he made, but I have yet to find it. Another Easter egg you may have missed is some writing on a wall that says, "Ki," with an arrow pointing downwards. Whether this is just a misleading note or a reference to something, I have no clue. Feel free to leave your thoughts about it below. Our second to last thing you might have missed is a room full of chairs. This just seems to be another silly detail that was probably meant to be looked over as it doesn't seem important. Lastly, the final reference in this update is none other than the pitfalls at the end of the level. I'm sure many of you all know what this is from, but if you are unfamiliar with it then I'll briefly explain. The pitfalls is a backroom concept made by Kane Pixels, a widely known YouTuber/VFX artist who makes videos on a backrooms story he is developing. I'll leave a link in the description of this video if you want to check him and the video out. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching.